Hi guys, welcome to another video. I have just filmed a video about your ultimate dream bag, and as I was doing that I was thinking about all the bags I already have and how they were a dream bag at the time, and that I couldn't believe how I could possibly have these bags, and I still get that feeling with every new bag that I choose, honestly. But it got me thinking that in that case I have a lot of bags that I would never ever dream of letting go. Now, Amelia from Amelia Rose's Closet, my really good friend, she did a video a little while ago which was all about your forever bags. So I'm sort of jumping on the bandwagon a little bit with that. So I will link Amelia's video down below and up here somewhere. And I just thought, actually, there are certain bags in my collection that were my ultimate dream. And so they will, actually, let's discuss whether they are ones that will forever stay in my collection, or were they the dream at the time and I've now changed my mind on them, or have they stayed dream bags? So let's get going. So this isn't going to be in any particular order. I'm just going to grab things and talk about them as we go. So let's start with this one. This was my first ever bag from Chanel. And I could not believe that somebody like me could own a Chanel bag. Honestly, I was absolutely floored when I bought this. I don't know. I got myself very giddy and excited. And this was the dream. It was the absolute dream. The black caviar with silver hardware with the beautiful burgundy interior. This was the one. The one I wanted so badly. It's still a dream. I use this such a lot. I would highly, highly recommend a Wildunfiltered chain. It's that little piece of luxury. It's super expensive now. Don't get me wrong, it's really expensive. But my goodness, this has had some use and it still looks amazing. I will be forever. This is a forever bag. This is going nowhere. Sticking with Chanel, you see in the background, my classic flap. That was the ultimate. Much as I really, 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 really wanted one of these and this was the dream, this was the absolute ultimate that I thought I would never, ever attain. Again, I went for exactly the same combination as this one. Black caviar, silver hardware, burgundy interior. It's a stunning, beautiful bag. I love caviar. I still have the problem with Chanel. Never mind the prices are insane. But they are beautiful. So what do I think of the classic flap? Was it worth buying? Is it a forever bag? Is it the dream? Yes and no. It's going nowhere. I will never, ever, ever part with that bag. It is so sentimental. It means such a lot to me. It's beautiful. It hasn't worn that well inside. Outside it's perfect. What I don't love about it is more the size. I went for the jumbo because of the chain length. When it's doubled up, it sits really nicely on your shoulder, and I do like that look, and that is the only way that I wear that bag. Crossbody, the strap is too long, the bag is too big, heavy, bulky to wear crossbody. So why didn't I go for a smaller one if that one is quite big and bulky and everything else? Well, the medium large is a fantastic looking bag. The chain length is too short. You can't wear it crossbody, can't even wear it really that well just on your shoulder. It's just short. So unless you get it extended, which you could do, but I wouldn't want to mess with it in case somebody messed it up or something. Yeah, there's not the perfect thing. So yes, it's a forever bag, but no, it hasn't turned out to be the absolute ultimate dream. I wouldn't buy another one, put it that way. So let's switch to Louis Vuitton and let's talk about the Petite Mal. This bag, honestly, this was the dream. I looked at this over and over online and I thought, that's a really, really cool bag. I remember seeing it on 2 or 3 different Instagram accounts and on YouTube and thinking, that's so cool. I will never buy one. It's completely useless. You can't fit much in it. When on earth are you going to wear this? So I never properly looked at it in the flesh. Then I watched my good friend Amelia, and she loves this bag. She's got this exact one. And then Emma from Emma Anders, she has a very similar one to this as well. It's got the monogram. It doesn't have the same red on it. It's got a slightly different pattern. Honestly, when I saw those two ladies, you influenced me. You definitely influenced me to at least go and properly have a look. And I was in Paris last year. And while I was in the Vendôme store, which I think that store is amazing, absolutely amazing. And yeah, I went in there and I said, while I'm here, can I have a look at the Petite Mal? As soon as I got my hands on this, that was it. This was coming home with me. Honestly, it's just unbelievable. I adore it. So it wasn't the dream that I dreamt of it for many, many years and then got it. It was sort of looking at it from afar and thinking it's not really for me, but it's beautiful. But it is the dream. This is the dream. I adore this bag. This is completely and utterly a forever bag. It's never, ever, ever going anywhere. Let's talk Hermes. My ultimate dream bag for years and years and years was the Kelly. It was a Kelly 28. It had to be the 28 size. It had to be gris tan or something very, very similar. I loved gris tan, but I also loved, I think there was gris tourterelle, I think it was called. Etoupe. There was a couple that I would like, but gris tan was the one. And to me, it also had to be palladium hardware to go with that colour. And that is the bag that I was offered first. I've talked about this in another video. So this was the ultimate, the dream that I managed to get my hands on, and I could not believe it. I was like in a surreal world, like in a parallel universe, thinking this is not happening to me. It's just a handbag, for goodness sake. But it's what it symbolised, that somebody like me can attain these things. I'm very, very, very ordinary. There's nothing special, nothing spectacular about me. I work. I don't work anymore, but I used to work. I used to work extremely hard. I save up my money and buy beautiful things as and when I can. I can't buy things all the time. Anyway, I digress. This was the ultimate. So what do I think of it now? I've had this about 5 years? Maybe 5 years, 4 or 5 years. It's beautiful. It is an absolute dream. It's slightly fiddly to get in and out of. It really, really is. But I forgive it. I forgive it because look at it. It is so quintessential Hermes. It's so classic. It's so beautiful. This is going absolutely nowhere. It is. I'm so honoured. So, I know it's a handbag. It's a handbag. I'm so honoured to have it. So let's talk about the side trunk. Well, this, I have to admit, wasn't a dream bag. This wasn't one of those bags that you've dreamt of for years and years and years, because it didn't exist. It's a new style. It's not something that you would have dreamt up and thought about, because it didn't exist. It's not like a classic flap or the Petite Mal that have been going for so many years that you maybe have coveted them for a while. This one was a completely new innovation, and I saw it on the runway show, and I was yes, I want one of those. It was one of those. It just was. So it has become a forever bag because it was so new, so innovative, so different, but yet still very, very Louis Vuitton. I love the heritage, and I love how this harps back to the hard-sided trunks, the luggage, with the hardware and the hard-sided, and then it's got the squashy sort of leather element to it. I don't love the S-lock, but I love that they put a touch of it on here in order to, again, hark back to the heritage of the brand. And it's so edgy, black with silver. It's so edgy. I adore this bag. It's so easy to use. You can take the top handle on or off. It's crossbody. It's adjustable strap. Yay! It's perfect. So this has become a dream bag, even though I didn't dream of it. And it is an absolute forever bag. So I want to talk about Louis Vuitton because I absolutely adore the Capucines. I absolutely adore it. Now, if you know any of the backstory, you will know that I bought a Capucines. It was PM at the time. I think it's now the MM. It's the bigger size one. And I bought it on a whim. And I don't do that. I never do that. I research a lot of things. I keep gravitating back to things before I buy them. So even things that have been an impulse are sort of like an educated one, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, but anyway, on this occasion, it was a whim. I'd looked at the Capucines. I'd seen it from afar. I thought it was beautiful quality, beautifully made. I really wanted a Birkin 30 in a tube. I've told this story before. And my essay at Hermes had just left. I was passed over to a new essay. I honestly thought that was the end of my Hermes journey. And I thought, I will never get an Atoop Birkin. It's just not possible. Or Kelly, but I really wanted a Birkin. I love the colour Atoop. And I thought, I don't have a beige bag in my collection. I don't have one. So I went out and I bought a Capucines MM. Why? I've no idea. Why did I not buy the BB? Didn't even look at the BB. I think I had it in my head that I wanted the 30 size. And I just went and bought the Capucines. And I've regretted it ever since. And then I've tried to learn to love it. And anyway, I do think it's actually disappeared from up here because I have wrapped it up in its dust bag. I've not used that bag. I think I used it once, took it somewhere, took some photos. I can't even remember using it once. Anyway, it's absolutely pristine, completely and utterly pristine. I've now put it in its dust bag and it is away. And I'm going to decide. I'm going to put it in its box. I haven't used it. I've had it, 3 years? Nearly 4 years? I haven't used it. So I don't think I'm going to reach for it now. But I've put it in its box and I think I might be selling it. Anyway, that aside, so that wasn't a forever bag and it wasn't a dream bag. But after owning that, I was absolutely obsessed with the BB size and thinking that is the size for me, that medium size. It's just beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Until this one came along. So again, this was an impulse purchase. I've told this story before as well. I went into Louis Vuitton. I decided I was going to buy the Speedy in Azure. And James was working in Leeds, Louis Vuitton at that point, and it was showing on their system they had one in Leeds in stock. So off I went to Leeds. I was already in Leeds and I messaged him and said, I don't suppose you have one, I'm going to call in. And he said, yes, we do. So I was like, perfect. So I called in. They turned the place upside down. Couldn't find this bag, this Speedy 25 in the Damier Azure. Could not find it. The stock levels were showing that they had one. Anyway, while they were turning the place upside down, worrying about where this bag was, I was having a great old time, having a look round of everything. And this was in the glass cabinet. And I was, oh my goodness, look at that colour. Look at the ostrich. Look at it. And I was like, no, the mini is not for me. It's too small. But when I saw this and actually got my hands on it, no, it's not too small. You can fit your phone in it. You can fit your keys in it. What else do you need? A card case? It's fiddly, it's faffy. I don't care. It's blinking amazing. And it comes with the strap. Honestly, it comes with the thinner leather strap. I don't like the guitar straps. I just don't like them. And the short and the don't suit the bag, in my opinion. The bag is very cute, elegant, beautiful. And then they put this really thick guitar strap to make it a bit edgy. That's not edgy for me. I don't know, it doesn't work for me. So when I saw this, I was like, please don't be the thicker, shorter strap. And it wasn't. I was like, this is coming home with me. So that was it. So it wasn't a dream that I was dreaming of again, but this is the ultimate bag for me. I absolutely adore this bag. There's nothing I don't like about it. I don't care that it's fiddly. It's just insane. It's just insane. And I don't know. I just think I'm so fortunate to have it. This is a forever bag. Ostrich is actually, so far, I do look after it very, very much, but it is very durable. It is very durable, and I would not be without this. This is the absolute dream. I love it. So I have all these bags that are dream bags that I don't know, they become forever bags. There's quite a few that I will never ever get rid of. For example, the Chanel graffiti is just insane as well. Birkin 25. Oh, there's so many, but I've given a little flavour of the ones. If you want to watch another video like this, have a look at this one. See you on the next one.